Okay, I'm going to be so real. As you can see from the title, the goal is to get shredded for Seville. It's my friend's wedding. I'm just not feeling up to par just yet. We have exactly 4 weeks, okay? We fly out on 30th and the wedding is on the 2nd. Am I getting that date right? So there's welcome party and then there's the actual wedding day. And I'm just still feeling a little bit too soft for what I want to be. I have been on a very slow calorie deficit. So if you've been following me on Instagram, I've been mainly talking about it there. But I have slacked. I'm going to do a little vloggy vlog, a little series for the last 4 weeks just to keep myself accountable and to be like, now I got to really show up because I'm putting it out there. And yeah, I just need to lock in for real, for real, for real. Like really lock the fuck in, okay? Seville. It's Seville. It's beautiful. It's sunny. It's going to be absolutely magical. And I just want to look fabulous. So I'm going to take you guys along every single week. I'm going to pop on a vlog and just document a little series. Hopefully I'm going to be looking a little bit more snatchy. This is me currently right now. It's not the worst, you know, like I feel like my goal has been maintaining a lot of muscle and I feel like I have done that. I do want to be a little less soft, a little more trimmed down here in the waist, all of that jazz. So I feel like we can definitely do a lot in 4 weeks if I just lock the fuck in, okay? Lock the fuck in. So here is my plan for the next 4 weeks, okay? So my plan is I'm still going to train hard, 5 days of lifting heavy because the goal is always maintain as much muscle mass as possible. I don't want to lose any and to maintain as much strength as possible. And then the goal is to just keep my steps up, minimum 10k steps, but adding in cardio as well after my training sessions, every single training session. So the goal is to do 30 minutes minimum of list cardio. So whether the Stairmaster, speed walking on the treadmill, I love doing a speed walk, incline treadmill walk. And of course, calorie deficit. I'm not going to tell you my calories. I'm not going to tell you my macros because I don't think you should know, because I don't want you guys to try and copy what I'm doing. Bear in mind, I've been doing this for a longer time. High protein. My goal is for protein is to keep it at 140 grams a day. Nice and high, keeps me satiated, keeps the muscles maintained, recovery, all of that jazz. So keeping my carbs to a lower moderate amount, having it higher for higher impact training sessions. So leg days and full body most likely, and then lower amount, not no carbs, just lower amount for upper body days and rest days. So that is the plan of attack. Nutrition just needs to lock the fuck in because my training in itself is actually very good. I just need to be more consistent with my cardio sessions and with staying in a deficit. Because your girl likes a little snack. Okay, I love a little snack. I just want to really make it clear this is not a crashed diet. This is just an extra focused season, okay? We are still lifting, we are still fueling up, we are keeping our protein high, we are still eating carbs, we are just being mindful of the timing of them, when to eat them, how much to eat them, so that we are truly utilizing our foods, nutrition, our macros, micros, all of that, okay? So I said this is not a crash diet. That's nothing that I ever promote. Bear in mind, like I said, I have been on a calorie deficit, a very slow, gradual fat loss phase since January. Just these next 4 weeks, I am just dialing it in a little bit more. I'm focusing in just that little bit more. Say hi. Apparently, if you show your pets, you get more views, so. Okay, well, today is upper body day. We're doing shoulders and arms, cardio like I mentioned, but first things first, to have some breakfast, because have you guys seen that video of that one where she's like, I don't play about my breakfast. She does it so much better. But yeah, I don't play about my breakfast. I've already made a protein iced coffee, semi-skimmed milk, a scoop of ESN. Where are you? One from Nespresso. Is it a double shot? I think it's a double shot. Yeah, you always get a double shot. Double shot of espresso and a little hint of vanilla sugar-free syrup. I just like it to taste sweeter, okay? Oh, so good. Okay. If you haven't tried this, it's so fucking good. I wasn't usually a fan of cottage cheese, but the onion and chive hits. Good amount. It's not the most cute looking thing, but it does the job and it tastes pretty good with the onion and chive, a little dash of salt, a good amount of pepper, a high protein, low fat, low carb, nice and easy, perfect for a pre-workout, especially for upper body day. And there's extra protein in this as well. See you once I've finished eating, because no one will see me eat. I want to tell you guys fat loss tips that I feel like just haven't been highlighted as much, and they are super important during a fat loss phase. Into it. Fat loss tip 1 is to track your strength. Yes, track your foods, but you need to track your strength. Train the same. Do not change it just because you're in a fat loss phase. Remember, the whole point of a fat loss phase is to be losing fat and maintaining as much muscle as possible. So if you find that you're going into the gym, you're training, but your strength has heavily declined and you just cannot push as much weight, as much reps, all of those things, then your deficit is way too low. Remember, when you're pushing hard and you're able to lift just as heavy and you're able to push for reps and all of these things, you are exerting energy. The more that you can exert, the more intense the workout can be, the more energy burned, which means more fat loss, and the more muscle can be maintained through intense training. Because if you find that you're having to reduce it by a significant amount, then the whole calorie deficit is just going to backfire and you are just going to end up losing overall weight, losing muscle, which we do not want to lose. Pick 1 to 2 non-negotiables. That could be 8 to 10k steps, doing your Stairmaster, non-negotiable on your protein intake, 150 grams, I don't know. Keep the habit. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to keep a consistent habit, because consistency is what gets results. So pick 1 to 2 non-negotiables and protect them with your life. Okay, these are your non-negotiables. No one and nothing is getting in the way of these, because consistency is what's gonna get you to your goals. This is the one that I keep messing around with, so this time we are not messing around with it. Okay, eat like a lifter, not like a dieter. High protein food, high volume food, as in lots of veg. Even though you are going to be in a deficit, the goal is still to be fueled enough so that you can train super hard in the gym, maintain your muscles and maintain your strength, which helps to burn calories, also helps to maintain your shape and the muscles built underneath. If you are eating too little, like I said, this goes hand in hand with my first one. If you are eating way too little, strength is being affected, we are completely sabotaging this fat loss phase and we are backfiring, and it is just turning to a complete full-on weight loss, everything dropped, fat as well as muscle, which is what we don't want to do. So eat like a lifter, not like a dieter. High protein. Keep that protein high, because that protein is what's going to help recover and sustain our muscles. High volume is going to keep us fuller for longer. Carbs are a lot more calorie dense, which means we're going to have to eat a lot less volume in our food, which means we're probably going to be hungry later. So high volume, high protein, carbs, keep it to a low to moderate amount. Remember, the goal is to prioritize your performance and your recovery. We're not just out here starving ourselves. Okay, stop hopping around programs the moment you think that the scale is not moving, the moment you think, oh, I've hit a plateau. Your body needs time to adjust. You have to stick the plan out. Stop hopping, chopping and changing because you think it's not working. It's not working. Here's an example. I was tethering between 57.7 and 58.2 for ages, for like 3 weeks, and I was thinking maybe the plan isn't working, maybe I need to move more, like doing everything that I can. I'm doing my steps, I'm doing my cardio, I'm lifting, doing all of these things. And then I can't remember, like 4 days ago, whenever I first started filming this, it just suddenly dropped to my lows, which was 56.8. Again, your body just needs time to adapt. The adjustments, the plan, everything. It's not that the plan isn't working. You just need to be more patient. There's a lot going on. You know, you're trying to maintain muscle, strength, all of these things, as well as losing fat. There's a lot happening and your body just needs time to catch up to the changes, the adjustments, all of these things. It's doing what it needs to do. You just need to be patient. You just need to be patient with yourself, with your body. Stick to the plan, be consistent, and be patient. And also remember measurements. Measurements are key, so don't rely too much on the scale. We know this. Take pictures, take measurements. The scale doesn't tell the full picture. Last and final, fat loss tip 5. Sorry, my cat is... Last and final tip. Fat loss tip 5. Your fat loss is not your personality. Build your life around your goals, not the other way round. Have a burger if it fits. Like, I went out the other day for Chinese and it fit in my calories and macros. Everything was perfectly fine the next day. Use that and have a big lifting session, okay? Still enjoy life. Still do what you need to do in the sense of your steps, your habits, all of these things. As long as your habits are locked in, your goals are locked in, then you can still enjoy life. You can still go out, have a social event. Like, I know right now we're coming into summer. You can still enjoy a barbecue as long as you are mindful of your goals within that barbecue. So maybe don't go crazy on buns and fries and whatever and the snacky bits. Go for the protein options, chicken wings, but still take part and be mindful and still know that you have your goals set. Still be consistent with them, lock them in. Your fat loss phase is not your personality. Build your life around it. Make it work, shift things, move things around where you can in order for it to still stick and align with your goals. You have to be like, okay, if I'm going out, I'm gonna only have this and this, not have this, because this doesn't align with my goals, but I can have this. All of these things, okay? You have to be more mindful. You do have to prepare a little bit more mentally. But like I said, that's the only way that you can have your goals, still enjoy life. So that is my top 5 fat loss tips, which I feel like just haven't been mentioned enough and are just as important as all the other things that you've heard. Your steps in, hydrate, high protein, doing a gradual calorie deficit, not going too low. All of these things, we know all of these already. I hope these 5 tips that I've given you have given you a different or additional perspective and additional kind of helpful tips to help you alongside your fat loss phase. So we're in this together. Comment below if you got a holiday coming up or if you're on a fat loss phase too, and what are your tips and tricks to help you get through and all of that. I will see you in the next episode. Bye.